Salutations card number 5. Welcome to the Purple Crown Goddess Tarot. I am the Purple Crown Goddess, Nakia Monique, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here reading for you all today. So today's batch, I only did 5 readings. Okay, I only did 5 different zodiac signs. I did them blind eye style, so of course you know who I'm reading for. Initially, I was only going to do 4, but because of the way that Capricorn interacted on their video that I just posted, I added them to the list. So just be sure that you interact with your video so that I know that our energy is vibing, okay? So card number 5, I do not know who is in here. I've already read for 4 of you guys, so I'm just excited to see. Oh, let me write this reading down for card number 4 because that was a really dope reading. Okay. So far, all of these readings have been very, very inspirational, okay? So these are your spirit animal oracle messages, and I'm using the Arc Animal Messages deck. I love that deck so much. I love it. It's not animal messages. The Arc Animal Tarot and Oracle deck. Tarot, okay. All right, I love it. All right, so Divine Mother and Father, Most High God, thank you so much for allowing me to read for card number 5. Thank you for allowing these messages to be clear and of your word. Thank you for allowing them to be secretly synchronistic and divinely orchestrated so that card number 5 knows without a shadow of a doubt that you have created these messages specifically for them to assist them in their time of need. In your name, Most High God, I'm hearing time of need. Time of need. Somebody is in need of you now. If you can please make your messages known, we thank you so much. Make it very clear. What are the action steps that card number 5 needs the most? I'm feeling so much of this as being a time of need. In your name, Most High God, I thank you for showing them their strengths and strengthening their weaknesses in your name. So it is. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. What is the most important message that you want card number 5 to know? What's the number 1 message you want to speak with card number 5 about? What is the main message you want to speak with card number 5 about? Main message you want to speak with card number 5 about? Main message that you want to speak with card number 5 about? You are rare, I'm hearing. And then what do we get? Pegasus. You're on a sacred journey. And you're on a journey. The reason why you're in need is because you are a giver. You are a giver. You are the type of person who likes to be in charge of making things better. You are a very rare find in the world. You might not be able to communicate your truest heart all the time, but the divine does see you, and the divine wants you to know that you are fine. I'm also seeing this energy of co-parenting here with this discus fish. The dog at the bottom, of course the dog is representing loyalty, but I'm hearing that you have someone that is in your corner that is going to be loyal to you. You might even know who this person is. Someone who's going to be loyal to you, and they're not going to betray you. They're going to stick to you and make sure that you're straight as long as you offer them that same thing. Let's get some information about the discus fish, because that co-parenting is a very big energy. I feel like your co-parenting is not traditional like with a child. It's more, oh yes, it's more, oh my gosh, look at all this. And the dog comes back again. Okay, So it's not quite traditional, like as with a child, with everyone. This is also about co-parenting, bringing up something that is a spiritual baby, like something that you and another person are working hard together to bring up. This is your tribe. But for some of you who are actually raising children with someone else and you're in a co-parenting situation, I'm seeing a lot of need to look at the situation from more than one angle, okay? The angle needs to be for the stability of the child, because the child, our kids, they look up to us. They look up to us and they see who we really are. In spite of what we say, they see what we do. They see who we are, you know. Let's get more information on, look, the centaur is at the bottom of the deck, and she's a child. She's half child and half deer. Children are our teachers. So if your child is doing something right now that is irritating the crap out of you, it's important for you to hold off on expressing so much disappointment towards the child and look at what aspect of you the child is divinely being guided to show you about you, and face that. Ooh, did you hear that? Ooh. Divine Mother and Father, what about this child situation, this parent and child co-parenting? What about this co-parenting energy? What about this co-parenting energy? Being extremely stubborn, low-key. Okay, now in this deck, the donkey represents patience and humility and sacrifice, because the donkey gains those aspects of his personality by overcoming his stubbornness through patience and humbleness and sacrifice. The chameleon with camouflage and adaptation and clairvoyance. I feel like some of you are being asked to look beyond the way you feel and the only thing that you feel in this situation of co-parenting. I do not know why that is such a big deal for you. This is the most different reading that I have done out of all of the 5. This one is the most different. I feel like you're being asked to acclimate to your circumstances instead of trying to fight and change them. You have to be this sacred energy. You have to be the sacred space. You have to hold the sacred space. You have to understand how rare your energy is and how your energy can shift the whole energy of the whole situation. And that in spaces where there wasn't loyalty, loyalty will grow from that space. Just simply because everybody around can see the change in you. You know? I'm hearing Quiet Coyote from Soul, how she said that. And I feel because that is coming up as I look at this Coyote card, that some of you, it's going to be like you... It's going to be like a part of you died. Like you regained this new sense of appreciation for life itself. That's what I'm... Look at the bottom. The Phoenix. This is a major spiritual transformation that you are going through, because you are learning. I feel like for those of you who don't have kids, this is about you being there for your inner child. This is about you being there for the part of you who nobody else was there for. This is about you actually being there for you in that space where you felt shortchanged. You felt like nobody else cared about you. But the divine is saying that's not true. You had to experience those things so that you could gain the vibration of that negative vibration, because that negative vibration points directly opposite at what it is that is your strength and your power. And that was just the first message. You know, I haven't even tapped into the tarot. Now we're going to go to the tarot, as that was the oracle. Clarify this energy. For those with kids, What is your main bit of advice for those who are having problems co-parenting, where the issue is co-parenting for their kids? What is your advice, Most High God, for those who are co-parenting with their kids? Ooh. Some of you guys are co-parenting and trying to win at all costs, and pride does come before the fall. This is so interesting. Such an interesting reading. There's an importance in needing to celebrate the true meaning of family, not wishing that it was something else, but being in total acceptance for what is. Okay, total acceptance for what is, and recognizing these people, even though they irritate you, as being a part of your soul group. Okay, recognizing these people as being part of your soul group. Some of the people that irritate us the most bring us the most profound moments of opportunity for spiritual growth and development. There is nothing like a person who irritates you that can help you to overcome your spiritual hurdles. Okay, but I do see that this situation of co-parenting has brought quite a bit of heartache, but it's self-imposed heartache, self-imposed imprisonment. For those who are needing to be there for their own inner child at this point, which parents, this could be for you as well, parents, co-parents, this right here, because sometimes this energy is the reason why you are not able to co-parent in a healthy fashion. So for those who are needing to be there for their own inner child, what advice do you have? Oh, yes. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Family, true wealth, and avoiding risks that are hard to overcome in the end. Meaning, not saying that mean and nasty thing and then having to come back and apologize for it later to yourself. Okay? Calm, clarity, control over emotions, and self-compassion. That is for those who need to be there for their inner child, okay? The 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups, that's major energy. What about for those who are growing a business with their partner, a spiritual baby? What is your advice for those who are bringing up a spiritual baby? Look, that King of Cups again. For you guys who are bringing up the spiritual baby, there is a need to conserve your energy at this point. Really be there for yourself. Have calm clarity, not over emotional clarity, because I feel as if some of you who are you're nourishing this spiritual baby was birthed from some type of need to be brave and resilient. Some type of attack or spiritual warfare that you may have gone through, where you had to exercise your resilience, where you had to be brave in the face of adversity. At the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles, for those of you guys raising this spiritual baby, is going to be very lucrative, it's going to be prosperous, and it's going to be something that is a reward for you because of the nobility that exists within your soul. That's pretty dope too. Okay, now let's get some emotional clarity. Emotional clarity. What about the feels of it, Divine Mother Father? The feels of it. You know, for those of you who are, you know, you're trying to make it hard on your on the person that you're co-parenting with, you know, that's a terrible way to go about it. If you're if your intentions are to make it hard on the person you're co-parenting with, it only hurts you in the end. Surrender comes out in reverse for that energy, okay? Surrender comes out in reverse. So you need to surrender to the circumstances that you have co-created, okay? And be there for the sake of the child and for the sake of your own inner child. It's not just about the child. You know, I was hearing something today where somebody was saying, make sure that you keep the child first. I can't remember who was saying it, but he was saying, you know, Greystone or something like that. I don't know what he was talking about, but he was saying, just make sure that you keep the child first. it's important to, if your child is old enough to understand what's going on, it's important to talk to your children and tell them the truth. Now, you do not have to engage your child in every nasty detail, but it is important to help the child to understand, like, hey, this is something that I feel has cost me a great deal of happiness in my life. And this is why. And this is why I want you to protect your sacredness. This is why I want you to really dig deep within yourself before you get ready to have children. It's important to have that conversation. It's not a bashing session. It is an enlightenment session for the child, okay, that is old enough to know the truth. Because kids be knowing anyway. That's why they lose respect for us so frequently, because we just act like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing, so therefore it's not happening. That's not true. That energy needs to be cleansed and more flow. You see the blue, and that's throat chakra, and it's also sacral chakra with the water. I'm feeling like some of us do need to do some sort of cleanse in order to have children, I'm hearing as well. Okay, for those of us who need to be there for our inner child. Love. Love is the energy and the answer as far as being there for yourself. The King of Cups came out. I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that. And for those of you who are having to be there for your inner child, don't, be real with yourself. Do mirror work. I definitely have had my moments and still have my moments where I stand naked in the mirror and make eye contact with myself. It's very helpful in my spiritual development to be there for myself in that way. Spiritual baby. For those raising a spiritual baby. White ghost. So for those of you who are raising a spiritual baby, bringing forth some of your ideas, birthing your ideas, I feel like you don't see it right now. It seems like it's something that's far away, something that's not happening, something that's not taking place. But the divine is asking you to be confident in the things that you know. And I'm also hearing faith being the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Okay, I'm seeing fear as well. I feel fear a lot, and I feel like that fear is coming from a space of desperation. But there is no need for that desperation. It's only calling for confidence right now at this time. Great ideas are coming through you, okay? And that last card there is determination. So stay determined, stay on your path. Stay enlightened about what it is that you are trying to bring forward, and know that the Most High God has got your back. Final words of advice for this card number 5 reading. At the bottom, we have Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. I really feel that a lot with those who are raising the spiritual baby. Cow Spirit. Miracles are endless. Miracles are endless. This is a very rare opportunity. You've got the Pegasus and the Phoenix in one reading. Ooh, and the Dove. Like, this is giving me Pegasus vibes. Badger Spirit with Be Fearless and Bold. And then you've got Dove with Be Peace. Be Peace. I feel that a lot with this co-parenting situation. So I hope that this reading has been of assistance to you. If it has, let me know. And until next time, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.